scrubby brush and you're going to scrub your...
Indeed, this presence of light to free me of these limiting stories.
So yeah, in ballet class today, I had a ton of images which I really want to draw for you. I have all these visions and ideas and I can kind of see them. Currently they're like in this format, but I really want to draw them or see if I can get some of them drawn and put them into the vlog. So let me know if you would like that. But really feeling just the support of muscle fascial webs being the support of the universe. And I really was experiencing layers of imagery today, which was really beautiful, particularly the support from my sit bones down from my, support from my hamstrings down, connected to my sit bones, and simultaneously the obturators, which sandwich the lower part of the pelvis, and how that is interplaying with the psoas and the iliacus that's like kind of sandwiching from above on the inside of the ilium, and then the perpendicularness of the glutes, the glute main, glute mid, and then also the support of the glute max to really allow full extension, because I really noticed that I often don't fully straighten my legs or really let that power come from underneath. And then I was also experiencing allowing my pelvic floor, particularly at the back and piriformis, to really spread. And I imagined that when I was doing my développé, and it just felt so good. And there was so much more, but I have to go now because it is early shift. So let me know if those downloads, just like me telling you what I experienced in class, let me know if that's interesting to you. Some of you might be like, I have no idea what you're talking about, and obviously I want to go into it and explain a bit more, but let me know if I don't have time to go in and explain, if it's still interesting for you. Okay, I gotta get myself a going and get to the subway. I'm home from dance class. My hair looks like a mess, and someone is calling me. No idea who that is. Anywho, it's time to make lunch and do some voice warm-ups, and I have so many ideas of things I want to create for you, and I have a quick chat with someone, so I'm going to be multitasking. I don't think it's going to be that interesting vlogging. Holy Shift will be fun, and after Holy Shift I can also talk to you more and share some more of what I was thinking. So yeah. My bone broth is bubbling away here. It's very nice. Yeah, I'm so ready for winter to be over. So ready. I also just wrote this epic, I think it's epic, vision download to do with voice on Instagram, which I also want to go in a little bit deeper too. So anyway, but now I have to make a call, so catch you in a bit. It is time for the shift. And I'm going to look at my nose. So, I really like this bit of my apartment. Oh, it's actually quite nice and warm up here. Okay. So, what is going on? And we are totally alone in that. and it just looks like this fear of being, kind of like of being lost in our own like virtual reality world that we can't get out of. It's like fear of, I can't escape from this world. It's linking to the water molecules in our brain. We have emotional release of worry from them. It's just linking to this image of this like big like power hose, power cleaner, water, like just like power washing out the worries in our brain. Right, and interesting. Spring water tastes better because of the spirals of all the rocks, etc. it goes through, totally. Has anyone realised before that spring is a spiral, a spring, literally a like dying spring? Why do we call it spring water? I wonder. Image of a fountain coming up through the base of pelvis, through the pelvic floor, through up to the top of our heads. Just this like powerful fountain. We just finished Holy Shift and it was really sweet as always. We had some really wonderful links and connected to our pelvis and our spine, and we're imaging the depth of that and the support that is there, and this image of this like fountain up the center of, from the center of our pelvis up through our spine, and it felt very awesome.
No, not at all.
She's hiding. Jocelyn was like, what are all these random things you've got with you? So I'm gonna vlog, give a Holy Shift download and share some. Well, actually, what I wanted to do in this vlog was piriformis and how to release your piriformis in like 2 minutes or less. With this video, you're just gonna need a dry brush. So do you want to know how to do it on yourself? Probably gonna need a tripod. Got bones in my arms. I just said to Jocelyn, I wish I had a space that I could spread all my bones out. It's true. It's true, it's true. So, how to release your piriformis. Your piriformis is very connected to your head because the movement of your pelvis is, I mean, it all affects everything, you know. It's like if you're stuck, as I've been experiencing, if there's any resistance and stuckness in your pelvis, it's also going to affect all the way up to the top of your skull. So you want to get a brush. Get yourself a wash brush and you're going to wash out your pelvis. Now go on, pretend. Like, do it for real. Pretend like you've got a brush, a like scrubbing brush, and take it on one side of your pelvis, and you're going to literally you're literally gonna like scrub the back here. Like imagine like you can scrub the back of your ilium and the back of your trochanter. So here's the back of the trochanter. So this is the intertrochanteric groove. See that? And the piriformis connects here, and this is the head of the femur, which goes into the hip socket here. And there is a muscle called the piriformis, which attaches between the back here of the intertrochanteric groove, and it attaches to the sacrum. Can you see that? And so when the muscle contracts, and it's a like pear-shaped muscle, when the muscle contracts, it turns the leg out. It's a little hard because this one is kind of stuck in there. So let me show you on the sacrum here. Sacrum to intertrochanteric groove. There you go. Can you imagine that? Ding. I thought you left. I thought you were like...
I got kicked out. I'm moving my computer.
Oh, okay, I was like, really? I'm like doing this for you and now she's leaving. She's back.
It knocked me off.
Okay. So basically it attaches from the sacrum to the back of the femur, and when it shortens it turns the leg out, and when it lengthens it turns the leg in when your leg is down. So you're going to take your hand and you're going to put it at the back here, kind of like you've got your glute, and then you're just going to kind of rub it up and down the middle here of your glute and down the back of, if you can find that sticky out bone here, the greater trochanter, you're going to go behind that and just rub it. And then you're going to put your fingers here behind the intertrochanteric groove and then hold your sacrum with the other hand. And then just turn the leg out and in. And just imagine that there's a muscle between these two spots here. So between the sacrum and the intertrochanteric groove, the piriformis. And so it's lengthening when you turn the leg in, and it's shortening when you turn the leg out. Lengthening and shortening, lengthening, shortening, lengthening and shortening. And then just rest and notice if you feel a difference between the two sides. Do you feel any difference, Jocelyn?
I mean, it feels like my right side dropped down.
Cool. And if you put your hand on your head, put your hands either side of your head and just imagine the skull bones being very mobile, and you're just going to lift the leg that you practice. So I was practicing my right leg. You're going to lift it and lower it down, and you're going to imagine the back feeling really free, the back of the pelvis, and at the same time you're going to imagine the head and skull bones feeling really free. So you're going to lift your leg and imagine it really relaxed at the back, and then put it down, and then lift, relax down the back of the pelvis and put it down. And again, you're also now going to imagine that side of your skull rolling back a little as you lift your leg. So there's like a little just release and movement in the skull. So the pelvis rolls back and that side of the skull rolls back and down. And again, and down. And then there's muscles here at the side of the temple, so just give that a little rub. And then just kind of give a little tap on the side of your head and back of your piriformis, and just rest and notice if you feel any difference. Can you see my shoulder, Jocelyn? Look how much dropped it is. Feels really nice. How does that feel?
Mine drop? I can't see myself.
Yeah! Oh my goodness, it's really dropped!
No, don't say that!
No, come back! No, come on! She's coming back. Come back and show us. It's amazing.
That was like a hot mess.
Oh, you can't really see you. Could just see your shoulders. You're in silhouette. Come on. No, seriously, your shoulders. Take a step back and move your hair out the way. Yeah, your right shoulder is like dropped about 3 inches. That's when you practiced, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's really dropped. That's amazing. Okay, we better do the other side. How's it feel? Does your head feel any different? In the right direction. Okay, get your scrubby brush. And you're going to scrub the other side, the top of your ilium. Here, I need to place it over here. So you're going to imagine you can scrub the back of your ilium. So this is the sacrum back there, and then you've got here. Ooh. So you've got the hip joint and the femur, and this is the neck of the femur and the intertrochanteric groove. So you can imagine you can like scrub that all out. You're doing it. Scrub, scrub, scrub. And then you're going to take your hands and just give, if you didn't do it with a little fist, just like rub back there. And then you're going to go to the place between the sacrum, so now on the other side, the kind of lower part of the sacrum and the sticky out part. So you've got the greater trochanter, the sticky out part here, and you're going to go behind it to the intertrochanteric groove. So like this. Hang on. I don't have enough hands to film this and show it. 1, 2. You see that? And then you're going to turn the leg out and in. So I'll put you back on the tripod. Okay. So hold the sacrum, hold the greater trochanter, and imagine a muscle between the two, the piriformis. And then you're going to turn the leg out, the muscle shortens, and in it lengthens. Out it shortens, and in it lengthens, really lengthen, and turn the leg out, that muscle shortens, and lengthens, and shortens, and lengthens, and shortens, and lengthens, and then just give another little rub. Now you're going to go to your skull, and just give skull bones a little wiggle. And now you're going to lift and lower your other leg, and just imagine the back here just really being released at the back of the intertrochanteric groove. I never used to be able to say that word, and now I can. I like saying it all the time. So back here, you're going to like wash it out. So as you lift and lower your leg, this back part is just being really relaxed down, and then also that side of the skull is rolling back a little, nice and mobile. So femur rolls back, and pelvic half rolls back, and that side of skull rolls back. And then you're just going to do a little bounce, and just imagine bouncy pelvis. Doing, 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 and bouncy skull. And give a little wiggle of your sacrum, and then just rest. And notice how you feel. That really opened the back of my lower back. And my head feels more resonant. Feels very nice. How's that feel? She's yawning. That's a good sign.
I mean, my shoulders definitely.
Yay, shoulders are more dropped. So for you guys, let me know how that feels. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you like these little Franklin Method interludes. And I will be doing some more of those. Okay, so to be continued. Thank you to everyone who left lovely comments on the vlog yesterday. Please, 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 please keep them coming. It makes a ton of difference. Show you the rainbows on my ceiling. It's very pretty. So now I need to tidy up all of this and all of this. There's lots of tidying up to do. So I'm gonna get tidying up, and might get some editing started, and I need to organise all of these downloads and visions. So that is what I'm going to do for the rest of the day, and I'm going to sign out now. I will film again if something exciting happens, but I feel like this is good. We just had a little dance class, little inspo. I know I didn't share all my visions with you, but they will come. They will come moment by moment. There was definitely a lot of really cool images today. They were quite advanced though, so it definitely, yeah, you're going to let me know if you want to hear about them anyway, even though you might not necessarily be able to follow them. Okie dokie, I'll see you guys tomorrow. And voice workshop, did I really talk about it today? I don't know, but resonance. Resonance, stretching your tongue, allowing your voice to come through, allowing the message to come through with ease and grace, and really understanding all of the pieces that need to come together, and the releasing of the tension in our necks, and understanding the anatomy and breathing. And there's a ton of, it will massively change you insights that will happen at the voice workshop on Saturday. So definitely get signed up. laurahainesfranklin.com/superhuman voice, and I have the shadow in front of my face. Look at the sun. It's very pretty. Alright guys, I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out, and I hope you had a lovely day, and yeah, tell me about your day in the comments, and I will see you tomorrow. Mwah, bye.